Yeah, you do have to register to read it. If you don't have the game, it might be a little bit awkward. I tell you what. No, actually, I can't. I thought I'd be able to put it on, but it's a really, really long paragraph. But I was saying like it's the suggestions for future alphas thing, and it's guard progression. So I basically suggested like training for your guards. So you have your guards, and you'll click on them, and it'll bring up, like when you click on a prisoner, you get one of these big menus. It'll have things like what is it? It'll have like the training, what they've done, so like how many times they've been knocked out, how many times they've caught people doing something wrong, and all that kind of stuff. And then as well, instead of search, there'll be sort of like train and stuff. So you'll be able to train them. Like the first training will be to use tasers, and then you'll have your, instead of being called a security room, it'll be another room called an armory, and that's where all your weapons are stored. So you'd have weapon racks and lockers for your guards, and the guard that you select to train, you say train, he'll just walk off like a released prisoner does, and then come back like 8 hours later with the training to use a taser. And then you buy a taser, it gets delivered, put into the armory, and if stuff starts kicking off, he'll run back here, get his taser, run down, tase them. So I thought that would be a pretty cool idea. Guard towers, yes. I thought of another function for guard towers, as well as shooting people that try to run. Also say like, you know how outside is dark? If you don't have say guards out here with torches, it'll act like fog of war. So with fog of war, you can't see where your prisoners are. If they're outside and there's no guards and no lights, you can't see them. So you'll have searchlights like going looking up and down here, and then they'll sound the alarm if they see someone. I had loads of ideas, stuff like that. Other guard progression type things, like after they've done the taser, they will be able to get sandbag shotguns, normal shotguns, rifles. I even suggested the cattle prod for some reason, so like a taser on a stick, basically. It'd be awesome if they actually put stuff like that in. What was the other thing? I can't remember what the other thing was. There was another thing. I don't remember what I was going to say. Pepper spray, that was one of them, I think. Outdoor lights. So if you have one of these in your garden, it'd be like a light on the wall with a motion detector. So if someone walks past it, the light will turn on, so you know people are out there. Unless there's a guard out there, you won't be able to see the prisoners, but the light will come on, so you'll be able to see the light. Same as like, you'd have to have a guard stationed in the tower to see people, but if there was no guard stationed in the tower, it'd just light up. They won't be able to see anyone. My other idea for dogs, no, I'm not over 18. Yes, it would cost money to train. It would also cost time, because they'd have to go away, they'd come back 8 hours later, and the more complex training would take long time. God, my throat really hurts. Also, like, the different trainings, it'll take longer amounts of time the more complex training is. Like, tasers, very quick, you just have to learn how to shoot stuff at people. But, yeah, basic training, that would be a good one. And you'd also be training them to do other things, like, actually I can't think of anything else that you could make them do. But anyway, the dogs, as well as walking around your perimeter and stuff, if someone say started running, instead of the dog just running up and attacking them until they like go unconscious and blood's everywhere, like perhaps before they set the dog on them, you see, like when you see prisoners swearing, like little speech things come up with swears on, yeah, and it'd do that, but it'd say like halt or stop or something like that, and the prisoner would stop, and then loads of guards would run in and just tackle them. Yes, next alpha does have dogs. You can actually get dogs in your game if you hack it slightly, but I'm not going to do it because they're really buggy, they don't work. That's the reason they're not in Alpha 13, because they're not finished. Totally buggy, don't work at all. But yeah, I've just realised quite a few people are probably tunnelling right now, but I don't really care. I'm fine with them tunnelling. I can tunnel all they want, they're not going to get out, because I always find them just before they get out. Look at that, hygiene, exercise, family, recreation. It's horrible. I'm looking for something. What was I looking for? Right, yeah, there's only one person. There's one person injured. It's not showing up there. Yeah, 16 hours might be the realistic thing, but it just depends on what they decide, because at the end of the day it's their game, they can choose. Anyway, I'm glad I've got game sound working now. I'm not playing the sound through my speakers and back into my microphone. The one downside to the way I've got it working is I can hear myself. But that's good, because now I know what it sounds like for you guys, because I can hear it through my headphones, and I can change things. I've got a proper studio microphone, so if I wanted to, I'd be able to change the bass and make it sound really, really weird. Or if I wanted to, maybe like really bassy. Or total opposite would be no bass at all. Yeah, but this is normal, I think. I can't see the twitches and stuff, so I might be able to play Minecraft later. I'm not sure. Right, shower time apparently. Look at them all cooking. Cook faster. Right, I don't know why I haven't actually sped up the game yet. I've been playing it on this second speed. It's meant to be on that one. There we go, it's better. Right then. Yes, it is a good idea. I figured this out back in Alpha 11 to stop them sort of... I mean, because the reason that made me do it is because I had about 20 prisoners piss themselves. That's the nicest way to put it. They all just sort of stood in a line, and when you hover over them it just says urinating, and they were all just peeing on my floor. So I decided to put little toilet stalls in it, like you would find in restaurants, and they use them. I didn't think they'd use them, but they do, and it works perfectly. It's the same as like I usually put TVs and phones in, because then they can solve their recreation stuff. In fact, I'm gonna do. God, I can't talk. For some reason, whenever I start recording or live streaming, I lose the basic ability to talk. I don't get why, I just do. It's a weird thing that happens to me. I'm gonna put a whittle? I almost said whittle then. I'm gonna put a little wall there. And I'm gonna put some phones. I'm gonna put some phones in. And a hell of a lot of TVs. But I don't really care about making it look normal. I'm just gonna put put another phone in. Yes, I don't get why they do that. And then they dump it afterwards. I don't know if that's a bug or intended or what. Why is everyone so annoyed? Oh, right, yeah, exercise, family, recreation, freedom. I don't know why freedom's so bad. They're allowed to be free. Be free, my children. Be free. I'm just gonna put free time like all day. I don't really give a crap at the moment. I mean, I've got enough money. I don't even need workshops. I might just leave them there for the fun of it. Yes, it would be epic if you could go multiplayer on this. I don't really get how it would work, but oh, damn it! Come on, guards, beat them up. Get down there. Everyone, get in. Everyone in. Come on. They're all beating themselves up anyway. I don't even know why I'm bothered. 6 people. I'm just gonna bang up and tell everyone who's willing to go home. There we go. You're all free. Go and do whatever the hell you want. It's free time. Go and do what you want to do, you stupid people. But look. So many people injured again. I'm gonna have to get a paramedic in here. 23 people. 1 block between. I don't get what you mean, 1 block between the showers. Oh, so they're not all so cramped in, I guess, you mean. I could, yes. I could do that. That sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. But they should be okay now they're starting to get free time. It's because we keep having riots and everyone's sort of just meddling with each other. Oh god, there's more prisoners coming in. We're up to 93. Oh dear. I've just clicked off my screen. It might look a bit weird. I'm thinking what to do. I'm gonna put some music on, but quiet. Tell me if that's too loud. I would turn them off, but I want to be able to fill the prison. This means I now need way more guards. I think 30 guards might be enough. So that's 1 for every 3 prisoners. One for every 3 prisoners. Do you think that's enough? I'd say that was enough. How is it too? I don't get how it. Let me turn it up. Wait. How is it too? I don't get how it. Let me turn it up. The thing is, I can barely hear it. Wait. How is it too? I don't get how it. I can like. I can barely even hear that music. But. Oh god, look at these. We've only literally just searched these cells and they're already building tunnels again. So the problem is I'm kind of putting music on to stop me from getting insanely bored. Because playing games like this for long periods of time whilst you're doing things like this can. Oh! Why would you go that way? That's the most stupid way to try to tunnel out of the prison. But then again, I guess he is following a pipe, so it's probably taking him. Oh, actually, that's a flaw in my design. I don't believe I've only just figured that out. Crap. Right, let's just test everyone very quickly. Do you see what the problem with my design is?